effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying. The light that Savannah is shining me in is so false.
Hold on, let me make this bigger this time.
Yo, you got these?
Yeah, we did.
The light that Savannah is shining me in is so false. I am so polite and friendly. I'm not volatile. It really takes a lot, you know,
Wait a minute,
for anything like this
Wait a minute. So that video we just watched, is that a AI video or that was a real video, right?
Yeah, it was real.
What the hell is she talking about? She says she's polite and she took her out of context.
Just to come out of me. I'm very upset that I allowed this woman to railroad me into becoming so angry. I would have declined speaking with her had she led with the interview's premise, or had I known that Savannah's entire rhetoric is to rage bait, infiltrate, and manipulate people that she invites on her platform to interview and then forces her ideologies down their throats.
You could have just walked away. Yeah, if you could have just walked away, but you choose to punch that pro-life activist in the face a couple of times and then walk away. Yeah, you could just walked away if it made you feel uncomfortable. Yeah, yeah. That's who you are in that video.
I'm sorry. I wrote something down just because I don't want to miss any of these points, and I don't want my words or anything else to you know, just turn it to something else. Yeah, so she professionally rage baited me. Then
Rage baited.
Yeah, this video, as of now, has altered my life drastically. The internet is literally making me a political martyr.
What? A political mortar? That's a bomb, ain't it? A mortar? A martyr. That's how. That's a political martyr. That's not how it works. How are you? Like Charlie Kirk is a political martyr. Yeah, yeah. You're still alive, but you just a person that you're a criminal. Yeah. Not a martyr of anything. Yeah.
Savannah has controlled this narrative definitely for too long. People are calling me a leftist and a delusional Democrat. I am being cyberbullied and body shamed by not only Savannah, but her thousands of supporters. On April 3rd.
All right, so okay, I'm gonna just keep it going.
2025, I, Savannah Craven Entau, was brutally assaulted in the streets of Harlem while conducting interviews on Planned Parenthood. The entire shocking interaction was caught on camera by my husband, leaving no doubt that the assailant, Breonna J. Rivers, was not only guilty of aggravated assault, but also exulting over her own vicious criminal act. Rivers was arrested and reportedly charged with felony assault. But after an interview with 2 prosecutors, I was informed that the felony had been downgraded to a misdemeanor. Despite indisputable video evidence of brutal assault and battery, significant injury, trauma, and resulting in over $3,000 in medical bills. Over the next few weeks, the office of the New York District Attorney, Alvin Bragg, infamous for its 2-tiered system of justice that favors criminals over victims, failed to pursue the case. On July 23rd, 2025, I find out the prosecution simply allowed this misdemeanor to be dismissed on speedy trial grounds, apparently due to the prosecution's failure to file a certificate of readiness. I was never advised by the prosecution that my case had essentially been abandoned. As a matter of fact, the prosecutor assigned to handle my case isn't even admitted to the New York bar, just an inexperienced law school graduate. Yet
that is nuts. Wow. Well, this doesn't shock me. This happened in New York City, right? Yeah, yeah. Alvin, oh, that's right, Alvin Bragg. Yeah, yeah. This doesn't surprise me. The way black people govern in their states and their cities, man. Yes. That's why you have so many criminals on the streets. They will look the other way, literally, if you're black. Yeah.
Yet he was able to handle my case under a student practice rule, which is supposed to apply to only very minor offenses. Prior to the dismissal, the prosecutors failed to communicate with me and with my lawyers, and the failure to communicate continued after my lawyers intervened on my behalf to try and find out how this case could be dismissed. To this day, my lawyers and I have received zero reply, despite multiple text messages, emails, and phone calls. It is inconceivable that a violent assault case such as this, one that received widespread media attention,
Millions of
including
views.
that shocking video, would be put into the hands of somebody not even admitted to the New York bar, who then allowed for the case to be dismissed.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
They could blame it on the intern. Yeah, the newbie, whatever you want to call it. That was the plan.
Yeah. You can't give it to an actual lawyer. Give it to the intern. Oh, and say the intern made a mistake and overlooked your file, but we have to dismiss the case because we took too long to prosecute.
I'm sure you can bring the case back. Is double jeopardy already attached?
I seriously doubt that.
It sounds like
I would sue the hell out of the city. They will probably be very willing to pay it.
Yeah.
To make all this go away.
Yeah.
It is hard to avoid the conclusion that this case was deliberately sabotaged.
It
To
was.
this day, my assailant, Brianna J. Rivers, continues to show zero remorse and make jokes about her act of violence toward me and other pro-lifers. I do not want clicks, fame, or sympathy for what happened to me. I want justice for the countless pro-life and conservative activists that go out and peacefully stand up for what they believe in. And justice for the thousands of preborn children who will be aborted today, tomorrow, and the next. No one on either side of the aisle should experience physical violence for using their First Amendment right. Shame on you, Alvin Bragg.
Savannah Craven really craving for attention and of my name, so I really have to mention that you's a lane, but really this your lane. You doing
Okay. So she came out with a diss track.
That's what black people do to discredit you. Come on, a diss track. It's black culture. Yeah,
Okay.
got a PayPal.
It's a diss track.
Yeah, got a PayPal link so you can send them money. I wrote this rap diss to, to refute her claims about me.
Yeah.
in interviews, but trying to make people look insane while they're saying what they're saying.
You
And
did that.
really, I don't get it though. She said, "Where did it go wrong?" But the girl antagonized me for like 20 minutes long, and I'm still standing strong. Got my city here behind me, and all of a sudden, she act like she was trying to find me. Once she got my at, the girl blocked me on all that, so I couldn't see the defamatory things she's been saying behind my back. And yeah, it's really tragic. I'm really sorry that I had to let her have it, but it really gets like that in these New York streets. How dare you come around trying to rage bait me? You don't know me from a hole in the wall, trying to sit here and stand on your 10 like you're tall. I am not with that shit.
I think that's the wackest thing I've ever seen. That is nuts.
Oh, and she gets away scot-free, and then she gets to put out diss tracks.
Hey, Alvin Bragg, man. Black people love to see other blacks, elected and appointed to positions in our government. And I get it. We've been oppressed and all that. But these people do not have your best interests. These people are willingly letting black people get off of violent crimes. That violence is going to show up at your door one of these days.
Yeah. Most of the time they let it go because it's like violence towards another group of people, and it's a black person involved, but because they're black, they let them off. But now you have a situation where it's two people, minorities, but they side with the Democrat over the Republican.
Yeah. And they intentionally ruined this case. They
Yeah.
intentionally gave it to an intern because they know we could just blame it on intern. He's
Yeah.
not even a government official. He's just here, trying to get credits for
Guess
school.
what? I'm sure they can bring charges.
I'm sure they can too, especially if this pro-lifer who was assaulted, I forget her name, sorry, but if she bring a civil case.
Well, maybe that's how they rather handle it. They don't want to see the girl in jail. They'd
rather pay a woman for getting assaulted and rather than prosecuting a violent offender. That is weird. And now, you know what? I agree with you.
Yeah, that's probably what they're going to do. They'd rather handle it that route.
Man,
It's a crazy world we live in.
especially with, our people.